Though we are encouraged, there's still a long way to go.
Encouraged but concerned. Members of a citizen-led coalition are reacting to the city council's proposed legislation concerning rental properties and the toxic heavy metal lead.
And the Citizens Group has spent years researching the issue. They see the council's proposal needs to go further. News 5's Jordan Vandenberg explains why.
Well, on Monday night, City Council leadership introduced its lead-safe legislation, a sweeping set of reforms aimed at reducing the number of children being exposed to lead. But the citizen group called Clash, which has its own legislation, believes the council's proposal is missing several key provisions.
Two groups, two proposals, one ultimate end goal.
Involves a comprehensive approach to the problem of lead poisoning in our community.
What we want is testing of properties before a child becomes poisoned. We do not want to keep responding after a child has already become poisoned.
Having time to compare the council's lead-safe legislation to their own, members of Clash or Cleveland Lead Advocates for Safe Housing believe there are stark differences between the two proposals buried in the margins.
Move further than they've ever moved before, but we don't want them resting on this point, because we still think there needs to be public hearings and there needs to be some discussions before passage.
Under the council's proposal, landlords would be required to disclose a property's lead-safe status upon a lease being signed. However, Clash's legislation would require that disclosure on advertisements.
We don't want someone to just get to a house, get all the way to signing the lease, and then realize that there's lead in the property. We want folks to know from the first time they call up a potential landlord that that house is on the lead safe registry.
Then there's the timeline. Under the council's bill, all 80,000 rental units across the city would be required to be lead safe by 2023. Clash wants that deadline pushed up by 2 years, something former city councilman Jeff Johnson believes is feasible.
I know I've seen what we've done with the Republican convention. I saw what we've done when we bring all-star games here and what have you. I know what it takes. I've been there when we wanted the Q Arena deal done. I've seen it done within 60, 90 days. So I know within a year and plus a month, it absolutely can get done.
Lastly, what to do about daycares. Clash's proposal would require child care facilities to be certified as lead safe as a condition of being granted a city permit.
By comparison, we didn't see any effort in the city's bill proposed on Monday night to include daycares. This is worrisome to us, and it's something we want to bring to the public's attention.
Instead, the council's bill would leave daycare lead safe changes to the state and county, because those two agencies inspect and license those facilities.
And Clash is still trying to put pressure on the city by trying to get its legislation on the ballot in 2020. In the Tech Center, Jordan Vandenberg, News 5.